Hi, and welcome back to the East Evening Show. I'm Dylan,
I'm Emily.
and right now I'm just cooking up one of my favorite quarantine meals, store-bought reheated pizza.
But we're also cooking up a great episode for you. We hope you liked the first episode.
Oh, it's not done yet.
What?
The pizza. It's not done yet.
Anyway, we have a great episode up ahead.
Today we'll be interviewing Dr. Simmons as well as orchestra student Devin Ramchandran.
And later, we'll be featuring some submissions from our very own students.
And while I enjoy my pizza, Emily's going to talk about some musicals and Broadway shows that you can watch for free online right now.
Not now. At least after you're done watching us.
Yes, thank you for all of the support on the first episode. We're really hoping to see more.
So, stay involved, engaged, and always feel free to submit whatever you're doing to keep yourself busy.
On that note, let's go over to Dr. Simmons to see how he's been. Hiya, Dr. Simmons. Thank you for appearing on the East Evening Show. So, lately you've been emailing all of us some daily wellness tips. What do you think is the most important thing for students to be doing at home right now during this time?
I'd like to first start by saying thank you for having me on the program, and I want to thank each and every one of you for actually putting this together, because I think it's an outstanding way that demonstrates how strong our students are and why we're going to be able to get through this together as one unified Smithtown Strong group. Now, with that said, things that I would really be, I think are the top three things that we have to practice. Number one, listen to what the healthcare professionals have been saying, and I would be practicing social distancing to the best of my ability. Make sure, resist temptations to go out with your friends, stay home, take some time to yourself. I think that's important. Second thing I think is really something that has to be practiced is have structure to your day. Actually, it'd be very easy just to sleep through the day and not get much accomplished. But if you can get up, work on some of your assignments, do some things around the house, I think that's important that you do that. So this way you have a sense of accomplishment and you're able to stay on task. The third thing that I would say, I really think that when you accomplish something, you need to reward yourself. Reward yourself with something that makes you happy. I think you need to be able to have that relaxation as well. So try to stay focused, reward yourself, and I think that'll work out well.
And what have you been doing daily for yourself? Not just for your well-being, but in your free time.
My days have been very interesting. Anyone who really knows me, they know that I'm an extremely early riser. So from the onset of my morning, I get up, make a cup of coffee, and then I sit down at my kitchen table where I have two laptops, and I start responding to emails, start plotting the course for what we're going to do as we continue with this online instruction for as long as we are out. I've been having meetings with our fellow administrative team. I've been in collaboration with our central office folks. I've spoken to numerous teachers, numerous community members, parents, and some students have been emailing me, which I've been replying to as well. So it's a very different existence based on the fact that I'm usually just interacting with people face to face. But it's a little bit getting used to, but I'm also enjoying it and trying to do the best I can with that. The other thing that I'm doing is trying to enjoy my family as much as I can. I know we sit down and have a great meal together at night, and I think that's important. And I'm also trying to do my best in taking care of my loved ones who live in local communities from us. So it's really trying to come together to be as strong as we can, for me at least, to take care of those who I love dearly. So that's pretty much what I've been doing.
So many students are concerned about the future of events like prom and graduation. If you don't mind me asking, are there any plans regarding these events going forward?
That is a major concern for me, our entire administrative team, and our entire faculty, and all our staff members. Right now we're in uncertain times, and it's unprecedented what's going on. Even as a student, and obviously I'm a little older than most of you, I never had to deal with something like this. So right now I'm going to be cautiously optimistic. I'm hoping that something is going to happen, a variable is going to change that's going to give us the opportunity to return back to school. And if we can go back in session, and if things are alleviated and our condition currently changes, then we're going to continue doing what we had planned to do. That's an important piece. But I don't know what the future is going to hold towards that. And decisions are going to be being made. And as soon as we know anything, we will let you know. But my heart, my intent, my goal is that we try to continue to do everything that's there. I don't want to cancel that.
How do you feel about the pivot to online classes and assignments?
I can remember doing graduate level work at St. John's University, and I was taking a few of my courses were online. So I have done that online experience, and I think it's a great way to be able to get information out. It's a great way to be able to learn. It still doesn't take the place of having that human interaction face to face with someone where you can ask real time questions. But with that said, considering this is the sign of the times, it's the best way we're going to be able to move the education forward for each and every one of you.
And finally, is there anything else you'd like to add?
I would just like to thank you once again for having me come on today to answer a few questions. One of the most important things, I think, is that if you have any questions of your teachers, your counselors, your psychologists, social workers, anyone, your administrative team in the building, please email. That's going to be the best way to get those answers back out to you. But in the meantime, I need each and every one of you to take care of yourselves, take care of your families, practice social distancing, which is going to be key to be able to eradicate what's happening right now. And I'm just looking forward to a day and a time when we can get back to the building and have business as usual. I know we're strong, and understand something. We're not just strong, we're Smithtown strong. Stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.
All right, thank you, Dr. Simmons. And now, on to our next segment.
Are you sad because Broadway's closed? Are you bored because you never saw Pippin? Well, here are some lovely shows you can watch right now on streaming services. Well, not right now, after you finish watching this. Netflix has Shrek the Musical, Hairspray, Sweeney Todd, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Springsteen on Broadway, and, if you're more into plays, they have Oh Hello with John Mulaney and Nick Kroll. YouTube has a bunch you can stream for free as well. They've got Legally Blonde, Into the Woods, Cabaret, Rent, Cats, Miss Saigon, Falsettos, and Les Miserables in concert. We have all of these linked in the description below for your viewing pleasure. Lastly, Disney Plus has a plethora of classic Disney movies like High School Musical and Camp Rock, but they also have The Sound of Music and Newsies. If traditional musicals aren't really your thing, then maybe try the Met Opera. They're streaming a different opera every night on their website, which is also linked below. Hope you enjoy these. Now, on to our next segment. And now, we'll be talking to orchestra student Devin Ramchandran. Hey, Devin.
Hey Emily, thanks for having me.
Devin, as second chair violin, how do you feel that Carnegie Hall was canceled?
I'm very upset that Carnegie was something that I was very much looking forward to. At least as a sophomore, I'm happy that I'll be able to perform when I'm a senior before I leave high school, but I especially feel bad for all of the juniors and seniors who would have had their last Carnegie performance in April.
What was your experience like doing Pit for Pippin?
My Pippin Pit experience was great. I love the music very much, and I was happy to be able to spend a lot of time with my friends, especially the friends I met through violin. I was a little intimidated as this would have been my first time performing as a section leader as a violinist in the pit, but I got used to it, and it was a lot of fun leading a section.
How much time have you spent practicing violin in your free time?
As I've had time off from school, I've been practicing around 2.5 hours a day just because I love playing violin, and now I have the free time to do so, and I've been improving a lot. And I encourage that if anyone who's watching this is also an instrumentalist or a vocalist, that you should be practicing as much as you can as well.
In our first choir Mario Kart, you got first place nearly every time. What's your secret?
Unfortunately, I would like to continue winning our choir kart tournaments, so I can't give away any secrets.
How have all these cancellations affected you personally?
All these cancellations have made me very upset. A lot of things I was looking forward to, such as Pippin and Carnegie Hall, are either postponed or canceled, and that's making me very upset. But I am happy to have some time off from school.
What's one music album you recommend everyone listen to during the break?
I know this is an album that a lot of you may have already heard, but I've been listening to A Night at the Opera by Queen, and if you haven't listened to it already, and even if you have, I suggest that you listen to it or re-listen to it since it's an amazing album.
Anything else you'd like to add?
I don't have much to add, but thanks for having me.
Thanks, Devin.
This episode's submissions come from a few more of our choir students. This video is of Gianna Festa playing some of Country Roads on her ukulele. This next video features one of our treble choir students, Ryan DeLazen, as she sings some of Counting Stars.
Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. I see this life like a swinging line, swing my heart across the line. In my face is flashing signs, seek it out and ye shall find. Oh, but I'm not that old, young, but I'm not that bold. I don't think the world is sold, I'm just doing what we're told. I feel something so right, doing the wrong thing. I feel something so wrong, doing the right thing.
And our last video features the Ceresco siblings as they sing their rendition of You Will Be Found from the Broadway musical Dear Evan Hansen.
You are not alone. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need someone to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. 'Cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
Well, that about wraps it up for this episode. Dylan, how'd the pizza turn out?
It was overcooked.
Ugh, really?
Yeah, I'm really upset about it.
That's a bummer. But do you know it's not?
Emily, I'm actually really devastated over this. So if we could just
Subscribing to the channel and submitting more content for us to feature. At the end of the day, this show is for you guys, and it depends on your engagement.
It doesn't have to just be from our music friends, too. This is open to everyone. So if you have anything you think people might be interested in, feel free to send it our way. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and text at Eve Show to 81010 to be notified when new episodes come out.
And thanks for watching.
I'm Dylan.
And I'm Emily.
And this has been the East Evening
Show.
Show.